Hello, my name's Nick. This is part 2 of my Maglite D switch reassembly. First of all, what you do is, to reassemble the switch, you take this form here. Then what you do is, you take your 3 parts of your switch. First piece goes in like so. Put them in together. Then take your form, you put them in like that. Right? Should come out the bottom. Alright? Then what you do is you lay it down, you get your metal ring, okay, put it over the next piece and insert it into the top. Okay? Should all sit in nicely. Then you take your 2 contacts. Okay? Take your 2 contacts. Sorry, I apologize for the quality. Okay? And you put them flat side. As you can see, it's got 2 sides. You put the flat side towards the middle. Then you take your spring, put it in the center. You take your blue outer piece. Now this can go on 2 ways, but what you do is you push it in and you clip it in. Now, to test if it's on the right way, you push the center in, and if it wants to pop it out, it's in the wrong way. So you just take it out, flip it over, clip it together, and then it should hold its own. That's how you know it's in the right way. So then you put that piece aside, and you come to this. You take your thread and contact, and you put it through. There should be, you can't see, but up in there, there's a hole. So you slip that in, okay, and you put it in, like so. Come out the top. You keep it in the groove on the side. You make sure you keep it in that groove. Then you take your switch and you clip it in. Now it can go this way or that way, it doesn't matter. Clip it in. Make sure it all lines up. Make sure the bolt lines up, the nut lines up. Clip it in. Okay. That's the bottom half done. Now if you flip it to the side, you can see that the wire's in the middle. You have to keep it in. There's a groove here. You have to keep it in. So then what you do is you take your contact, your spring, and your small contact. Now you put your spring, your small contact like so. Okay, you flip this over and you put it in. There should be a hole in the bottom, that you make sure that the contact sits in. What you then do is take your larger contact and you put that just over the spring. Make sure you don't put it over the spring and the metal plate together. The next thing you do is you take your plastic form with the large end, okay, right, with the largest end pointing down, and you make sure you just get the contact. Make sure you don't get the piece of metal as well. What you then do is you take your silver piece, okay, with the threads pointing up. You go over just the spring. Make sure you don't include the the other contact, the piece of metal, and it should be separate. What you then do is you turn it to the side, you line up the hole, put some grease on your screw. Then with your Allen key, you thread it back up. It's a bit fidgety to get it started, but it'll be right. Now don't over tighten it, you will strip it, so just finger tight. Make sure it slides up and the switch operates correctly. What you then do is you take the body of the torch, the barrel, the tube, okay, as you can see at collar, and you push it through. Make sure that the switch is in, put it through. Use your battery if you want to as just a drift to push it through, and it'll clip up there. Once it's done, thread it in and you line it up. It'll clip into the right spot and you tighten it up. Take that out. Put your bulb and your collar back on. Put your rubber switch back in. Make sure you get that in there right. All the edges are inside. Reinsert your battery. Make sure you put some grease on the threads of this and on the O-ring. Some grease. If all works well, should work. Alright, please leave me a comment. Any comments you want to say, feedback, I'll happily accept it. Bye.